when you talk to people, politicians or elected officials and higher ups, you usually don't have, you got to be real clear on what you want, and you got to say real quickly. So what I did when I was, I always been on the board of interim. Bob was the director, but I knew that we had to tell them succinctly what we wanted. Bob was good at talking about housing and stuff. But I just talked about what we need in terms of other stuff. Social services. I just developed a plan. This is what we want for social services, health facilities, counseling, and food program for the elderly, and other stuff. So, for which we eventually got. We got all of that stuff. Before that, the attention was brought on the district, there was none of those things. I mean, nobody was doing anything. No jurisdiction was doing anything. So it was very important for the jurisdictions to focus on that and focus on providing resources to the Chinatown International District. Before that didn't happen. And just as one lesson in history, man, is that and it's been kind of neglected. Prior to that, it was just like it's getting more run down, kind of a red light area, blah, blah, blah. Nobody really cared about, And so all the attention was given elsewhere. Fremont, Central area, then a little bit southeast Seattle. But, so it was important that they, especially the city, allocate and pay more attention to the area, which they did. So even though the stadium itself was built, because people were saying don't build it because if you do, these things will happen. They will negatively impact the area. They did build the stadium, but the city whereas they started putting resources there, not only in terms of money, but in terms of planning. And they even have district manager there to overlook projects there. But it turned out that a lot of things the city did were good. Not only did they provide resources there, they established the special review district. They established the area as a special review district area. So this is a zoning this is overlay zoning. So zoning on top of zoning. So in that overlay zoning, they said, well, you can't build parking lots there if it's not associated with some building. And you can't build fast food there, blah blah blah, so forth and so on. So that prohibited development of that stuff. It helped the area to remain and sustain its identity. So and they established the areas, a lot of buildings as historic buildings, so you couldn't tear them down. That's kind of a mixed thing because it costs money to fix those things up. And a lot of times it costs more to fix them up than build new. But anyway, the city poured millions of dollars in that area, and I was fortunate enough to be a district coordinator working for the city to help fund those money and build those projects there. But